I ain't playing. Get your ass on your motherfucking feet. This is the DJ Klept0 exclusive. DJ Klept0 exclusive.
Welcome to the Sap Entertainment Show, where we interview singers, rappers, entrepreneurs of all walks of life. And today's special guest, we have a musician by the name of DJ Klept0. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. So let the world hear your story.
Okay, well, my name is DJ Klept0. I DJ and I also do marketing and promotion for various companies. I guess one of the main companies people know me from is Gold Lock Vodka. It's a all gold bottle of vodka, heavy proof, 100% organic, USDA certified. So there's a lot of artists, celebrities, actors, actresses, and stuff like that I've given bottles to personally, and then they've got them at different clubs and stuff that I work at. Other than that, there's different artists like Compton AV. That's like the main artist I work with. I did his movie that he dropped last year. I did his documentary, which dropped at the same time, and I did his last concert that he did at Belasco Theater. So for different artists, and then as far as products, like this shirt, for example, this is Stolen Clothing, so I'm one of the brand ambassadors and promoters for that company. And so anybody that needs marketing and sales, they usually be hitting me up, especially in LA and Vegas.
Okay, so that's what you specialize in. Okay, so let's talk about that bottle. Can you name a few artists who you personally gave a bottle to?
Personally, that I've given one of these to, Big Sean, Joe Moses, Compton AV, Compton as TG, T-Fly, Nipsey Hussle, there's a few actors and stuff, I totally forgot their name at the moment. And any of the artists that came to the clubs that I work at, they usually got one from me. So I used to work at Belasco Theater in downtown LA, and Mansion Costa Mesa in Orange County, and as well as Tiffany's on Vine in Hollywood. So the owner of those clubs created the alcohol company. So I just became the number one person in the company, because I was the first one to sell it to actual stores versus just pop bottles in the club.
Right.
So any liquor store or regular store that has it, like Total Wine and More, I'm the one that sold it to them directly.
That's what's up. How long has it been around?
They made the company in 2016. It's based in Los Angeles, California, and now it's pretty much across the United States. And I feel there's also a few other countries that have some. Like I sent some to like the Atlantis Hotel in the Bahamas and stuff like that. So sometimes people will call and order them, and then we try to work out the shipping.
I definitely need a bottle. So where you from? Where you originally from?
I am from California. I was born on Camp Pendleton military base. So I stayed there until I was about 3 or 4 years old, and then I moved to England.
Okay. So where did you get the name DJ Klept0? Do you DJ?
Do you know what klepto means?
No.
Okay, so klepto is short for kleptomaniac, which most people know as addicted to stealing or something along those lines.
Oh, like a klepto. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of so for me, DJ Klept0, it goes for music. Like I'm not out buying people's CDs and stuff. I'm getting music from the internet, stuff like that. So DJ Klept0.
Okay, that's cool. Have you ever DJ'd for anybody that's current right now?
Right before this, I just booked a DJ gig for a TV show on Disney Plus. So I'll be DJing that in Hollywood next week. But as far as like a certain artist or anything like that, right about now, Compton AV is like the main artist I work with.
Main artist. Okay, that's what's up. So where can we follow Compton AZ, or what you say?
AV. Yeah, Compton AV. He just got signed to Snoop Dogg's label. His Instagram is Compton AV. After the documentary and the concert and stuff, he ended up getting verified on Instagram. So if you just type in Compton AV, it pops right up.
That's what's up. So who are your top 3 influences?
Top 3 influences. Let's see. Top 3. I would definitely say Will Smith, despite the slap and all that. I've been following his business and stuff for a long time, like ever since like high school when he made Overbrook, which is like the production studio that he owned. Tyler Perry, since he went and bought that, like the production studio in Atlanta, I feel like that was a good move for our people as a whole, because now we'll have places that we can go out and make the top dollar movies at versus always having to use others. And then other than that, the last person would be my dad, because he's a Captain of the Marines and stuff. He's always been like a good role model and stuff, and good advice. And I don't even think I'd be here at this age if it wasn't for some of the lessons and stuff that I've learned through him.
That's what's up. It's good to have a father. So he's just like one of your biggest influence, your father.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, so tell me about a time that you failed but you overcame it.
Okay. I guess some club events. Sometimes I DJ, but sometimes I decide, you know what, let me just throw my own event. So I did that a few times at Belasco Theater, and if you don't know, that is I guess like one of the biggest clubs in California. They holds 2,500 people. It's 3 stories. So the price to rent it out is pretty expensive. At the time, it was about $15,000. So I decided to go all out for my birthday about 2 years ago and rent the whole club and do a whole big old performances and stuff like that. And financially, it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it. Like visually, it was perfect. Everybody had fun. Everybody was turning up and everything all night. But financially, it was 100% a loss. Like it was negative. I was so hurt after that. I'm like, oh man, should have thought this one out more. but like that was in like July. My birthday is July 9th, so like I did that, and then instead of like quitting though, I did it again. And the next one for Labor Day was a little bit better. Then I did it one more time, and then that was Compton AV's concert, and that one was just awesome, sold out, everything. So I think that first one for my birthday, that was definitely something I 100% failed at. But I learned from it and then went back and did it again.
That's what's up. So the clothing line. So where could we find your clothing line at?
The clothing line, if you go on Instagram or Facebook, it's called Stole It Clothing. So on Instagram, it's We Stole It. So We STOLIT. And for that clothing line, I picked that name because like my name's Klept0, and then it'd be like, oh, what's that? It's like I stole it. Like it's
You must was a thief growing up, huh?
Yeah, so that's why I came up with that name, Stole It Clothing. I felt like it matched the DJ name, and yeah, you can find it on Instagram, Facebook, and the website's all there and everything.
So do you have like a variety of clothing or certain items?
Yes. So I just recently had my first child. She's 6 months old right now. So I made clothes for me because obviously I'm gonna still be out DJing and stuff. So there's guy clothes and accessories. So like there's like patches and stuff like that where you can put it on your own, whatever you have. I made clothes for babies because obviously I have a baby. So I was like, oh well, cool, I can make some stuff for my baby. And then there's women's clothes as well. So bathing suits, like t-shirt, dresses, and like fanny packs and stuff like that. So I just made a variety of everything, and then also can do custom orders if people hit me up.
That's what's up. So how long have the clothing line been around?
This was an idea I came up with when I had my child. So it's less than 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, since I DJ and I have been for such a long time, you know, I've done a whole bunch of house parties and stuff, and you know, I see different family dynamics and stuff, and it's like, you know, I don't want a single parent household if I ever have kids and stuff like that. So once I finally had a kid, I'm like, you know what, let me do some business stuff to try to, you know, I can make it so I can stay home more and stuff like that. So that's how the clothing line came about. So
that is so what's up. Okay, so tell me your strengths.
My strengths. I think a main strength is, other than my dad, is all girls in my family. So my patience level is on like 150%. Like I'm good in most situations, and then I also know how to cater to both sides. So if you know, I know how to make sure the girls and stuff are fine at my events, and then also I got everybody else. So I think that's one of my major strengths, the fact that I have an all girl family pretty much, and it's just so many lessons and patience you learn with that. Where it's like, you know, everybody's calling you to do stuff, or you know, just you doing stuff you don't really want to do because it's stuff for girls, and like, you know, I think it taught me a lot in life.
So what would you say your weaknesses are?
I'm extremely shy. It's really hard to be a shy DJ, but I am that person. I am very shy.
Especially, come on now, you a DJ, really?
Yeah.
You know, the girls be there now.
You know, I don't even want to get on the subject of girls because, like I said, I'm very shy. But girls, yeah, it's just too many. And it's like, it's weird because I'm not the one going up to them asking for numbers and all that type of stuff. So it's like, hey, this is 100% your fault. You started this.
For sure.
So yeah, no, yeah, shyness is definitely my weakness, and I'm working on that. Like even like the interview, how I'm wearing glasses and stuff. Like it's just a habit after time, because over the years, it's like, you know what, I realize I'm shy, but if I, you know, wear these glasses or whatever, I can kind of get over it for whatever I got to do. Like especially like, you know, let's say you're going to DJ an event, you don't know nobody in there, and just like, all right, well, let me just go do my job, like that type of thing. So yeah, that's the only thing I really, it's like a really like weakness. It's just the shyness.
What really is the meaning behind shades? Because I've always wanted to ask somebody, why do people wear shades?
So for instance, like me having a conversation with somebody, you know, you're supposed to, like, etiquette wise and stuff, you're supposed to be eye to eye, have a conversation, like look at them in the eye and stuff like that. And I don't know. For me, sometimes I'll get like nervous, and it's like, it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just I don't know. Sometimes I'll get nervous. So for me, when I have shades on, I'm perfectly fine. Like that it doesn't really happen. And yeah, I wear them all the time. Like literally all the time. I wear them at work, at church, like everywhere I go. I'll be having glasses on. At night at the club, 2 a.m, driving around. Like I always be having them on, to the point that my name's even on them. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. But on both sides, it says DJ Klept0. These are custom Ray-Bans.
Hey, look at you. You did okay. Okay, so I learned that you're pretty good at marketing. Let's tell me a little bit about that.
So me personally, with a parent that was in the military, and then my mom is a pastor, I was stuck in the house most of my life. Yeah, literally like stuck in the house. Like if it wasn't school or church, I was at home. So online marketing, like I became really good at it because I had good grades and stuff. My parents made me a deal. They were like, well, we're not gonna let you go to a party, but we'll let you like have one. I'm like, all right, well, I don't know nobody. Well, let me, you know, go on MySpace, start adding people, and I ended up like thousands and thousands of friends on MySpace, and then from there, you know, all the other ones, AIM, everything up until today. So I just never really like lost that skill. And what I did is, it's like, all right, well, I want that shirt or whatever. So I would start working with that company, or I want to go to on this vacation. So I would work with, you know, I would work with people to get the things that I wanted. And then it just came to the point where it's like, all right, well, let me just start doing some stuff I want now.
Yeah.
So that's for the marketing. And I even I went to school for it. I got a degree in it, and yeah, I'm going back right now for my my BA. I already got my AA, and then I might keep going, but it's not really even necessary because it's like I know what I'm doing, so I'm just getting it just so if I close some major deal and they're like, "Well, do you have a degree?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Okay.
That's the only reason I got it.
Are there any artists that you may have put on or through their following?
I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to brag or say something and someone gets offended by it. But I definitely believe, like for instance, like the Compton AV concert, everybody that I had perform after the concert, they all got verified on Instagram. And I believe the reason why is we didn't just have a party and it was over. We did like a full documentary that's available on an app that we made, and we did interviews, we did press releases, like so. Become verified. You need all that type of stuff. You need newsworthy outlets verifying who you are. Mm-hmm. So I believe that was a major help for all the artists that weren't already verified at Compton AV's concert, and just to name a few that weren't verified before the concert would be Compton AV, TZ, Compton Ass TG. There's a few other ones, but some of the other people that performed are already verified. So like Shorty Shorty and Corrupt, OT Genesis, they were already verified. So I don't think I helped them out at all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
But I think the fact that we put all those type of artists together, and the club, and the news, and everything, it definitely helped further people's careers. And then, other than Belasco, there's a few artists where I've done promotion plans for them for like a couple of months. I'm like promoting them. One of the girls' name is Xavier. She's like a R&B singer, and she's done a whole bunch of different various shows. When I first met her, it was like a couple thousand followers. Now she's verified 100,000 something followers. So
yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna have to, plan your plans because we definitely need to check in.
So yeah, I believe all the artists and stuff that's worked with me for over 3 to 4 months have definitely received a benefit, because I'm always like trying new things and new ways to get the best results.
That's what's up. No, seriously. Do you have like a website that people can actually see your strategy prices and stuff like that?
There's not really a lot of prices on there, but it is a lot of information and stuff like that. The name of my promotion company is called The Better Entertainment. So if you just type in thebetterentertainment.com, it goes right to it, and it'll have links to different things. Like it has a link to when me and Compton AV we pieced up. We got a billboard in LA. It was his first time getting a billboard. It was my first time on a billboard. But at the same time, that was a promotion thing during the concert and stuff. So it'll have some of the different tactics and stuff that I use, and it has like links to work and I've done, links to music, the clothing line, everything and stuff like that is on there.
That's what's up. So, what obstacles did you have to overcome to get this far in your life?
Being black in LA, it's a main one. The cops and stuff out in California and United States and stuff like that is sometimes it's really hard to just do everyday things while looking over your shoulder every 2 seconds. Especially like if it's something simple, like let's say your registration expired or something. For any other person, it might be fine to go ahead and just drive like that. But for a black person in LA or in America, that could be a life or death situation, just depending on where you get pulled over. So, stuff like that definitely affected me. Like I haven't went to jail for anything other than a traffic ticket. But as far as traffic ticket goes, I think I've had like 40 of them. So it's like, this makes no sense for me to have this many different tickets and stuff. And usually time I'm not doing anything. But once you get pulled over, if they find something to give you a ticket for, it's like, you just got to take it. So I mean, it's even been to the point where I've fought back and taken the police to court. So I won me and some of my friends, we won a case against the LAPD, and we won $450,000. Didn't get to keep any of the money, but on the books, we won. We won the case. There was a party over at USC. It was two parties. One was mostly black and Mexican, and a few white people. And directly across the street was a all white fraternity having a party. Cops came. They shut down the black party. Told the white kids to stay in the house. So I came outside. I'm like, hey, you know what? If that's how y'all gonna act, everybody pull out your phone, start recording. Then the cops started like blocking the street off, and they were telling everybody to put their phones down. And then they started literally like tackling and arresting people. Mind you, we got this all on tape, like everything on tape. So we got it all on tape. They arrested about 8 kids. Every kid they arrested was had already achieved their associate's degree. So these were people that were going for masters, BAs, stuff like that. So none of them had a criminal record. None of that. This was a USC party with USC students. They even arrested me, but I told them, I'm like, I'm about to fight this. I'm born on Camp Pendleton military base, and my dad's a captain of the Marines. On the way to the police station, they pulled over and let me out the car, and they took everybody else to jail. So we contacted the dean of USC, wrote them a letter. Me and my current girlfriend at the time, she was attending USC. She's actually a rapper, and she wrote a full letter to the USC president. They ended up contacting LAPD. We got the students released the next day, and then after that, we had it was like a press release type of thing on USC campus. It ended up being like sold out. There was over 1,000 people there. It was every news channel, everything, and from like so. Yeah, I think the main problem in LA is how the police treat the urban community, and I am definitely one of those people that fight back because that is it's just not fair. It's not fair at all.
You were blessed to make it out, so yeah.
So like I feel like even with like the church I go to, it's like a youth ministry where like literally our motto is where Christ and creativity meet, and I feel like the creative community is sometimes like discarded. So it's like, all right, if you're a rapper and stuff, we don't really want to even work with you because you do all this hip hop stuff and stuff like that. And most of our youth nowadays, that's what they're into. So it's like you're gonna just ignore all of these people in our community just because they got tattoos and piercings and listen to this type of music and stuff like that. So it's like, I feel like some of that stuff needs to change. So even like the church I go to, we we're not gonna you walk in smelling like weed, like, oh wait, so what? Well, spray some air freshener is not that big. It's not like, oh, it's the end of the world, like, or you can't be a part of this because you came in all tatted up and stuff like that, like that prejudice type of thing. It shouldn't be like a block, like, because you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. So
exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is there a question that I may have missed?
I don't know. I think I think you kind of covered everything.
Well, is it do you have anything coming up? Something we should be looking forward to?
Actually, yes. I literally just picked up an order of flyers. The event is tomorrow, but it's every Friday. It's in downtown LA. The name of the church is called Hrmovement. So we have a service every Friday. It's from 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So it's only 1 hour. But then after the service, it's like a session. So where there's dancing, singing, poetry, stuff like that. So where everybody's able to to let it out. It's literally called Let It Out Session because imagine if I'm a Christian but I make rap music and I go to my mama's church and they're like, oh, don't play that here. But it's like, why are you gonna deny it just because you don't like how it sounds or whatever, or you don't like the style, I should say. So for this Let It Out session, it's like a platform to let people express themselves. So if you have a song, or if you have a dance piece or a rap song, anything like that, it's open floor for you to be able to perform. And we do it at a production studio. So not only are you performing, but we can record this and you got professional footage at the end of it.
Sure.
So yeah, we're in we do the whole church service in a production studio. So we record it and everything.
Well, if you know any artists that's looking for beats, I am a music producer from Chicago, and on the website, I have 2 websites, and I also have beats in the studio if they don't hear anything on the website.
Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely something we're working on. We just had contacted J Squad. They're the people that created Crump and all the Crump movement. So I've known him for a while, but we contacted him about making a Crump track for the church. And the reason why is when Crump first started, it was pretty much it was Christ centered, but there was some churches and stuff like that didn't understand the Crump dancing, so they kind of pushed it away. So now we're trying to reconnect that, because it's like, wait a minute, this is how they started, but churches viewing the style and turning it away just because of the style. Like, no, it's not praise dancing, but technically it is still praise dancing, because any gift you got, as long as you give it back to the person that gave it to you, got it, like, it works.
For sure.
So
that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, we ended the segment right now. That was everything. Did I cover everything?
Yeah, that's everything. That's everything.
Okay. So, y'all heard it from your man, DJ Klept0. Thank y'all for tuning in to Sap Entertainment Show with me, your host, Sarah Soulstress, and your boy, DJ Klept0. Make sure y'all tune in. Share your Instagram again.
My Instagram is DJ Klept0. So DJ KLEPT and the number 0.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Now.
All right. Thank you.
Now if I break your heart, little mama, don't make a scene. You really mad at yourself cause you couldn't do it to me. Probably call me a failure if I ain't never achieved. I'd rather you call me cocky for living like I believe that I'm a king. No sympathizing with the fake or surprises from the snakes. It's flock season and I value my estate, so I bought some barbed wire in case they try and climb the gate. Houston rocket on my waist, hip-hop cops on my case. But fuck them, more deposits in the bank. Goddamn, a nigga straight, crooked letter on my face. I'm a fly crip, but I rep my whole race. Couple of us eating good, but everybody wanna taste. They say, get willing or them niggas gon' take. I say, if you want fish, let me lead you to the lake. But niggas late, seeing I'm a late night, early morning nigga 25-8. Life wasn't easy growing up, I had to make something out of nothing. If you struggled, you relate. But now I'm straight, everything great. I don't need your help now, nigga, all of y'all late. That's why I made sure I made all of y'all shake. The way y'all ride dick, I think all of y'all gay. Practice all night, ballin' all day, sleeping on the flights. When I land, I get paid. I ain't got a boss, I am not a slave. Turning up my hustle, so I give myself a raise. And it's funny how people let money make them change. See you sticking to the script and start ripping out the pages of history. It ain't a mystery. If I die yesterday, my life would be a victory. These niggas sound stupid saying they invented me, but arguing with fools is a waste of energy. I'm a franchise player and a owner of the team, and they only envy me cause we on a winning spree. Now, this the sound of my ceremony, the sweet smell of success, yes, I wear it on me. The Snoop Dogg looking nigga in the mirror told me keep getting money, fuck bitches, and beware of homies. Cause Brutus killed Caesar, and Judas killed Jesus. But that's where I'ma leave it cause they call it